front of 5 Points, 5 Point Station.
Down there.
Down here at 5 Point Station, Martin Station. So we'll be down there tomorrow at 2:30. 2:30, 3 o'clock tomorrow. And hey, might as well go.
All praises.
I praise
How long you want to be out?
How long? What time?
About another hour. It's not 30 minutes.
No,
Do another. That's what I said. Switch up. I'll do my hour and then we'll be done.
Yeah.
You get like 15 minutes.
Wait till 15 minutes. You want to take over?
Just call it whatever you want to finish up. Whatever.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go a little bit into certain stuff, man. Give me 2nd Maccabees 3 and 24. Get on Esau real quick before I leave. 2nd Maccabees 3 and 24, man. A lot of you Edomites are some damn devils, man. That's all y'all do. Y'all some damn devils, murderers, rapers, martyrs. Y'all don't know how to be right, man. We're gonna show you the right way, man. When you go into damn slavery. Y'all damn Edomites are going to slavery. That's why y'all going crazy right now. Read that.
2nd Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 24. Now as he was there present himself with his guard about the treasury, the Lord of spirits and the Prince of all power caused a great apparition.
Now hold that. Apparition is a vision or a event. The Lord of spirits and the Prince of what?
Prince of all power.
The Prince of powers. Who's the Prince of powers? Hamashiach Yahawashah. That's the Prince of powers, man. You want to know why he left that spirit? Because the chief priest had defiled the damn temple in Greece. Because those disgusting Grecians had made them. He made a covenant with them. That's why you don't ever make a covenant with these Caucasian people, man. When you make a covenant with them, it's only to murder your people. And we made that covenant, it forced off Yahweh Yahweh Shah, man. Read that, man.
2nd Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 24. Now as he was there present himself with his guard about the treasury, the Lord of spirits and the Prince of all power caused a great apparition, so that all that presumed to come in with him was astonished.
They were astonished, just like, damn, did I just see the Lord and his son leave my temple? Keep reading.
At the power of God, and fainted, and were sore afraid.
They fainted and they were sore afraid, man. They fainted and they were sore afraid when Yahweh Shah came out the damn temple, man, because it was defiled. The Lord said, I'm leaving the building. The Lord has left the building. Keep reading.
Verse 25. For there appeared unto them an horse with a terrible rider upon it, and adorned with a very fair covering.
Now hold that. It says, it appeared to them a horse with a terrible rider upon it. That's Yahweh on top of that white horse, man. He a terrible rider. He ain't come to be nice, man. He came to start putting people to death. That's why you under grace. Even back then in the Greek captivity, they knew of the Prince of Power. Keep reading. Keep reading. That's good, man.
And he ran fiercely, and he smote at
he ran fiercely, and he smote Herodias.
And he ran fiercely, and he smote at Herodias.
Con. Keep going.
With his 4 foot. And it seemed that he that sat upon the horse had complete harshness of gold.
You see that, man? Those damn Greeks had our people to follow the temple. That's why the Lord gonna come back and kill them. Keep reading.
Moreover, 2 other young men appeared before him, notable in strength, excellent in beauty, and comely in apparel, who stood by him on either side, and scourged him continually, and gave him many sore stripes.
You see that, man? They start striping Herodians. They're like, you idiot. You defiled the temple. Now the Lord Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shah left us. and they start striping Herodias. They should have put him to death. This is my last verse. Maccabees 2 and 8 and 5. Maccabees, yeah, this is my last verse. Maccabees, 2 Maccabees 2, 8 and 5.
2 Maccabees, chapter 2, verse 5.
Come.
And when Jeremy came...
No, chapter 8, verse 5. No, chapter 8. Come. Lucky. 8, verse 5.
2 Maccabees, chapter 8, verse 5. Now when Maccabeus and his company about him, he could not be withstood by the heathen, for the wrath of the Lord was turned into mercy. Therefore he came at unawares and burnt up towns and cities, and got into his hands the most commodious places.
You see that? Judas Maccabeus, he had the Lord on him, man. He had the Lord on him, and the heathen was so afraid that they didn't even want to put wrath on the man, because he started just pillaging people, setting things on fire. He started taking all their gold and their riches, just like they came over here in America and did the same thing to the Aztecs and took their gold and their riches from Hispaniola. We're going to do the same thing back here again, man. The Lord, he's not just. He's not an unjust power to not let them get their just due back, man. This place is built on blood, on top of more blood, on top of rape, rob, and murder. And these people think they're going to get away. That's why they're afraid now. The Dow plummeted. Or what was my future like? America has no damn future. That's the truth. The only future is coming to America is death, lamentation, woe, and murder. Because that's all you have done. Keep reading.
And overcame and put to flight no small number of his enemies.
He put to flight no small numbers of his enemies, man. He put to flight thousands, hundreds of thousands, man. That's how it's going to be in these streets, man, where martial law hit the world, man. People are going to be scared. They're going to be putting people to flight. They're going to be running from cities. It's going to be neighbor against neighbor, mother against father. It's going to be until a point where your mother's starving. She might eat you if you're a child, man. That happened in Jerusalem in 70 AD when it fell. Nothing is new under the sun. The Lord destroys mighty cities, and every nation is fell and fall. America is not exempt from that. Just like Rome fell, just like Greece fell, just like Babylon fell, just like Sodom and Gomorrah had fell, because this is just the new Sodom and Gomorrah in Egypt, and Egypt fell too. That's it on that.
Verse 7. But specially took he advantage of the night for such privy attempts, insomuch that the fruit of his manliness was spread everywhere.
You see that the fruit of his manliness was spread everywhere, man. He's like that thief in the night. He was like the thief in the night, like in Hoi Atl when he comes back, man. You don't know when he's coming back. And thieves only come to rob, murder, kill, and steal. What you think the Lord gonna do if he come as a thief in the night?
Take back his children.
Take back his children.
Steal.
Come, but this is your brother A and y'all. The Water Yahweh Shah. Barakatah to all you brothers and sisters out there watching. And I want to say shalom and turn it over to another brother. Daniel.
Shalom, Brother Daniel. You know what I'm saying? Banya Wada, Banya Sharella. We'll bring it out. The 144, the double honors to the elders, HOI. You know what I'm saying? Shalom. Look at Jeremiah 5. Jeremiah 5, and you're going to bring my precept, man. I'm going to bring precepts. I got you. Start off with Jeremiah 5, verse 1. Give me Genesis. Give me Genesis 18:32.
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse
ahead.
Run ye to and fro through the streets of Yasharallah.
Okay. So when you got brothers walking around here, walking to and fro because they're ignorant, they're not listening anymore. We've been raised in this Babylonian system, and everybody want to be wicked and do their own ways, and the Most High sitting there cursing this place. Keep going.
And see now, and know, and see in the broad places thereof, if ye can find a man, if there be any that execute judgment.
Now, who executes judgment anymore? Y'all trusted in the lawyers, these doctors, these judges, and these court systems, but they ain't doing nothing for you. They locking you up. They keeping us locked up. More and more. We got the biggest count in men in jail right now, and it's for nothing. For absolutely nothing. Brothers locked up for non-violent crimes right now. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So, keep going.
That seeketh the truth, and I will pardon it.
He seek the truth. That's why we out here. We searching for our brothers that seeking the truth. We got a brother right here. Hopefully he show up tomorrow. That we say, we looking for brothers that's in the truth and righteousness. But everybody don't seek truth, which is why you got a liar in chief right now. Trump. A liar in chief. Bring out that 18. Give me Genesis 18:32. You're going to keep going. Hold that page.
Genesis chapter 18, verse 32.
Go ahead.
And he said, "Oh, let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak yet but this once. Peradventure 10 shall be found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for 10's sake."
So he's not going to destroy this world. Why? Because he's sitting here and seeing that there's brothers out here still pushing his word. For only 10 people. He said, fuck the rest of them. I got at least 10 good people. I'm not going to destroy it. And yet you watch, when you watch the natural disaster that's going on, you see it destroying everything around it, right? But when it comes here, we notice we don't get full bad weather. We're not getting all that. It's happening around us right now. If you pay attention to the storm weather, all this other stuff, people are getting flash floods, all types of stuff right now. But where the brothers are preaching and where they're not seeing that harsh weather. They're not getting hit as hard. Because the Most High sitting there saying, no, I'm trying to keep them protected and destroy the rest around them. Come back to Jeremiah 5:2.
Jeremiah 5, verse 2. And though they say, the Lord liveth,
7:28.
surely they swear falsely.
Go ahead.
O Lord, are not thine eyes upon the truth?
Go ahead.
Thou hast stricken them.
Go ahead.
But they have not grieved.
They're not grieved. They've stricken these people, but yet they're sleeping on the street. They got homeless people sleeping on the street right now, and they're stricken, and they still ain't listening. They still doing what they want to do, but they're not hearing it. They don't want to hear it. And the Most High's calling to you. He's going to ask you to change your ways. Not about money, not about vanity, not about material things, but changing your personality trait. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Thou agrees.
Thou hast consumed them.
Go ahead.
But they have refused to receive correction.
Go ahead.
They have made their faces harder than a rock. They have refused to return.
They refuse to listen. They stiff-necked. They don't want to do it. That's why you see these gay bars. You see why he put Trump in charge of it. Why we got a leader who's a liar. Why? Because we got a bunch of liars out here who feed off of those things. They don't care. They believe in lying. And so those liars are in charge of you now. And you wishing or hoping that, oh, you're going to find a righteous kingdom. No, you're not going to find a righteous kingdom. Your precept? Go ahead.
So
I got precept too.
the Most High, he got his saints. Like we got stiff-necked Israel, we got rebellious Israel, we got people going about mocking us, threatening us. With the Most High, he got his saints. We ain't worried.
Go ahead.
Psalms 91, verse 10. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways.
Come, see? He's going to put these people over us to sit here and correct us. He's put the angel. But you got to listen. But people don't want to hear it right now. They want to do what they want to do. And they wonder why people are so jacked up right now. Like they don't want to listen. These people are confused. Jeremiah 7:28. We're going to come back to this. Okay?
I got
28. All right, 1 second. I'm going to come to you.
Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 28.
Go ahead.
But thou shalt say unto them, this is a nation that obeyeth not the voice of the Lord their God,
Go ahead.
nor receiveth correction. Truth is perished and is cut off from their mouth.
People don't want to hear no correction. They don't want to hear Most High's words, but they don't want to say God loves me. I'm blessed. No, bitch, you're not blessed. The Most High don't want to hear your shit. He's about to destroy you for your iniquities. Because nobody wants to listen to the Most High. He sits there and wants to do what he wants to do, and then want to act like, oh, why isn't he loving me? Well, you don't want to listen to him, he ain't going to listen to you.
Lucky.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 29. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked.
All his servants are wicked. We don't even need, I mean, that's being brought out. You're seeing these popes, pastors, raping little children, doing all types of wickedness. You seen yesterday, the Pope put out a message saying that, oh, we're going to stop and we're not going to have this. We're going to have to step up the game on not letting these guys rape little kids now. You're too late. You're too late. You're 400 years too late. Talking about, oh, now you want to step up. Now you want to change your ways. Dude, and ain't nobody buying it. Christianity is slowly dwindling apart. They can't stop it. It ain't gonna stop. It's gonna continue on because people want to live in their wicked ass ways. Did you have anything else? You having something? Go ahead.
So our people always say they blessed, and I get tired of hearing it because they don't really understand what it means to be blessed. Revelations chapter 22, verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life and may enter through the gates into the city.
Now, there's a Christianity teaching that. Are they telling you how to get into the kingdom? Are they telling you about salvation? Hell no. Does the white man want to hear it? Fuck no. They don't want. They don't care. They're going to be destroyed. That's why they're sitting there getting killed by cocaine, fentanyl, all types of drugs. Because they don't want to listen. They want to do what they want to do. And they realize that they're going to be destroyed. But they don't want to hear that. They don't want correction. They want to see these things. And so let them be destroyed. I'm smiling every time I see in the news a white man kill himself from suicide from snorting so much coke.
Kind.
Like, let them go. They destroy themselves. You got something?
Come, Revelation 1, verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
So you keep your sins from you. That's what this is about. The law is meant to correct you, but people don't want correction. I'm too good for correction. I'm too good for God now. I'm too good for these things. And you wonder why he's going to sit here and slowly destroy you. Because you don't want to listen. You don't want to hear it. You don't. You walk away. The Most High is going to sit. Oh, man. Bring me out to Jeremiah 5:6.
5:6. Jeremiah 5, verse 6.
2 Thessalonians 2:2-3.
Wherefore a lion out of the forest shall slay them, and a wolf of the evening shall spoil them.
Go ahead.
A leopard thick shall be torn in pieces. Wait, Salakia. A leopard shall watch over their cities.
Go ahead.
Everyone of that
Slow
goes
down,
out.
Slow down. Read it clearly. Take your time.
Everyone that goeth out thence shall be torn in pieces, because their transgressions are many, and their backslidings are increased.
Because they don't want to listen. And the Most High already knows this. They backslided. Everybody. We got women in here half naked trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. You get what I'm saying? They don't want to hear it.
Out of 15 cents.
They don't want to hear it, and they're going to be destroyed. They're going to get kidnapped, raped, slaughtered, whatever. It's because why? Because they flaunting themselves. And the Most High asks you not to. Then you wonder why our women are getting treated like hoes. Because you want them like hoes. You want hoes. And oh, why can't a sister be in love? Why can't I find my wife? Because you want your women out here dressed all half naked and shit.
Because y'all hormones.
Well, I want a real man.
I want a real man.
Go ahead, you got 2 Thessalonians.
Second Thessalonians,
Chapter 2, verse 2.
chapter 2, verse 2. That ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that day of Christ is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
Hey, you fell away already. You've already been deceived. Why? Because you trusted in the white man to sit here and love you. You sitting there, ain't supposed to do the best things for you. How's that going for you? Where's your men at? Where's our women at? Why? Because the white man's locked them up. He's corrupted them. And you sit here and you trust in these things. Go back to verse 7, I'm sorry.
Verse 7. How shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me, and sworn by them that are no gods. When I had fed them to the full, they had committed adultery, and assembled themselves by troops in the harlots' houses.
Where we at? We in Atlanta. We're biggest hoe houses everywhere. Y'all assembled yourselves in harlot houses and are messed up in the head now. Now you used to hoes. Now you used to prostitution. Now you used to these things in our women. And you wonder why our women are so screwed up now. Because they don't want to. Why? Because they used to shaking their ass for a dollar bill. There's no righteous women anymore. Why? Because you made it this way. Everybody knows that. You want to go to Atlanta? Let's go to Atlanta. Let's go to Sin City. We go to the strip club. That's the first place they come. They come to Atlanta. Let's go to the strip club. Let's go to the strip club.
Magic City.
Let's go to the strip club. As soon as I come to Atlanta, that's all they want to do. Let's go stripping. Spend some money and waste money on strip clubs. And for what? What's it got you? An unloyal bitch. On some real, that's it.
Drag.
You know what I'm saying? Give me 7-9.
Jeremiah, chapter 7, verse 9.
Jump down to 10.
Will ye steal, murder, commit adultery, and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal, and walk after other gods whom ye not know?
You got here worship, oh, Jesus, oh, Baal, oh, Buddha, and you wonder why we walking around here gay, trans, everywhere. Men dressing up as women, women dressing up as men. Confusion. Wearing skinny jeans. These are things taught to us. These aren't things that we were supposed to be. But this is how you people want it. Why? Because you're hard-headed. You're stiff-necked. We asking you brothers, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to come back to your heritage. Do by the Most High. This is how we supposed to do. We out here trying to soul searching, fishing for men, not boys, not faggots, for men. Go ahead.
Verse 10. Go ye up upon her walls, and destroy, but make not a full end. Take away her battlements, for they are not the Lord's.
This ain't our place. It ain't your house. Yahweh ain't claimed this place. He gave it to us to punish us. That's why he gave it. Just like he gave us to them for punishment. But he doesn't enjoy this place. He don't love it. He don't care for it. He nor does he want to hear it. But brothers just sit there and want to do what they want. Living on the street. Are women out here half naked happy with you? You want to sit here and shake your ass for $1 thinking that it's going to make, oh, I'm going to find my love. I'm going to find my man. No, you're not. You're going to find a man that's going to beat the shit out of you. And then you want to sit and ask, you want love, you got to go through the Most High. The Most High will send you a wife. The Most High will send you a man. A righteous man. A righteous woman. Get what I'm saying? You got something? Romans 11:17. And we're going to jump down. Yup, go ahead.
Verse 14. Wherefore, thus saith the Lord God of hosts,
Revelations 11:5.
because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and I shall devour them.
That's already happened. He's already burned down California. He's burning people alive right now. He says, I'm going to devour this place. Slowly and surely am I going to devour this place. So I'm going to devour this place because you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen. You want to be hard-headed. You don't want to listen to his laws. You don't want to even understand his laws. But somebody tells you about the laws, you don't want to hear it. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me. And then you wonder why this place is in confusion. Why it's falling apart. Why people are leaving Trump right now. Mathis just left. He just lost his military head. That shocked the world right there. But everybody should have seen this coming because he was losing people before he even started his campaign. People was leaving him before he even started his campaign. Give me that Revelations 11:5. If you guys hold it, I'll come back to you. Go ahead, go ahead.
Revelations chapter 11, verse 5. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devour their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this matter be killed.
That man must be killed. He said if you lay a hand on his prophets, that man must be destroyed. Why? Because we're doing his work. We're sitting here using our voice, blowing our voices out for you to hear this stuff. I'm talking to thin air. I'm not talking to the camera. I'm trying to see whose soul actually hears the word. Whose word? I'm letting the spirit sit here and reach out to brothers and sisters. Let them hear the word. You get what I'm saying? Did you have a precept? Go ahead, bring it out.
Romans chapter 1, verse 26. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections. For even their woman did change the natural use until that which is against nature.
It's against nature. No, you can't have kids if you're sleeping. Why? Because I gotta ask another man for his semen or his seed to have children. What kind of shit is that? Two women come up to me, hey, can I borrow your seed for a second? Man, get your ass out of here. Get you a real man and stop acting like you over here donating seeds now. And then what? You want child support too? Because that's the next thing. He's going to ask for child support. Let me get child support. That ain't my child. Yes, it is. Well, how the hell did you get my seed? Because you gave it away.
Come on.
That ain't natural. That's not even normal. That we got it like that right now. We got people sitting there begging for, oh, let me borrow your child. Let me do this. You got, in fact, it's so bad, you'll see two gay couples, two white girls with a black child talking about, this is my child.
What the hell?
That is crazy. You got two gay couples, man or woman, white, with a black child. And then wonder why that child grow up confused.
And they ain't gonna do it to their own children. They're gonna do it to us.
Right? But they don't care. Did you have something else? Go ahead.
Verse 27. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another. Men with men working that which unseemly and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was made.
You get what you deserve. Simple as that. You got what you deserve. You're going to be impudent. Why? That's another curse that they didn't bring out. You become impudent for a man if you keep having sex with a bunch of men. You keep doing that. He says, your shit won't work no more. And that's what you're seeing. They getting there passing out Viagra, all types of pills now, trying to counteract the Most High's curses. Whether you losing hair or you impudent, it don't work.
Shalaki, that's when you're going off with women too.
Women too.
If you just messing around.
Women too, no kids. They see it don't work, it don't function no more. You get what I'm saying? And these are the things that we're trying to prevent. He says, it wouldn't have happened if you'd have followed my damn law. It wouldn't have happened if you had a proper household, a wife, a husband, and kids. But no, they don't want it that way. They want a wife, and child. A man, and child. What kind of shit is this? That's how they think it's normal. They think they telling these people, oh, you shouldn't be homophobic. Nigga, please. I'm saying I shouldn't hate sodomites. That's telling God not to hate sodomites. And that's the very thing he destroys the place for. Why am I going to love somebody who don't love themselves? You get what I'm saying? You gay. Wait a minute. I'm going to become a woman. So you're supposed to respect me now as a woman. Why should I respect you as a... You didn't respect yourself before. How you going to sit here and say respect you, and you as a man, now you're a woman, you didn't respect yourself. That's craziness.
That's why they retransition, man. They go back to being a man.
That's exactly...
They just go back to being a man. It's stupid. They're wasting time.
That's craziness. Now they sit there and they've created a society where our women wear jeans and they wonder why, who wears the pants in the house? I gotta question that. Who's the man in the house? Why? Because the only woman is walking around in jeans. Knowing it was supposed to be a dress. Why can't we have our women in feminism anymore? Because they want to be men. And they wonder why there's confusion. Why he's destroying this place. Go ahead.
James chapter 1, verse 8.
Bring it out!
A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Go ahead.
Let the brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted.
He's unstable. We deal with double-minded men all the time, man. They sit here and they tell you one thing about, yeah. Nah. That's what I said. That's what I had thought I said. I ain't gonna even ask your opinion anymore. You double-minded. You don't know what you want anymore. You confusing. You want a man and you want a woman. You want to be a man and you want to be a woman. Oh, well, I cross-dress on weekends. Bitch, you confused. You confused. You lost, and all you're doing is adding more confusion in the world with your type of thinking. And that's messed up. Keep going to 15.
Verse 15.
28, 49.
Lo, I will bring a nation upon you from far, O house of Israel.
Oh, how so?
O house of Israel.
Go ahead.
Saith the Lord.
Uh-huh.
It is a mighty nation.
A mighty nation. Go ahead.
It is an ancient nation.
An ancient nation. Go ahead.
A nation whose language thou knowest not.
Okay.
Neither understandeth what they say.
They don't understand what they own say. They teach you, you notice that they always try to correct you in your